There comes a moment sometimes after a conversation that unsettled you. Sometimes after a thought you didn't expect. Sometimes for no clear reason at all when the heart becomes foggy. It's that strange heaviness that arrives without knocking. The quiet swirl of doubt. The feeling of being slightly out of place inside your own chest. Confusion is subtle, but it carries weight. It can make the world feel tilted, emotions feel blurred, and clarity feel impossibly distant. Yet beneath that fog, there is a place you may have forgotten, a place the heart always longs to return to. The source, the beginning, the quiet truth inside you. Take a slow breath. Notice what confusion feels like, not the story around it, but the sensation. Is it a tightness, a pressure, a spinning, a silence that feels too empty? Let yourself observe it without judgment. Most people try to escape confusion, but the heart does not want escape. It wants understanding. It wants space. It wants permission to slow down long enough to remember what is real. When you stop fighting the fog, it begins to thin on its own. Now imagine placing your hand over your chest. Feel the warmth beneath your palm. That warmth isn't random. It's a reminder of what you're made of. Life pulsing, spirit moving. A quiet, ancient intelligence that has guided you since your first breath. You may not always feel connected to it, but it has never left you. The confusion you feel is not a sign of distance from the source. It is the signal that you are ready to return to it. Breathe again, slower this time. With every inhale, imagine yourself stepping backward away from the noise, away from the expectations, away from the tangled emotions and closer to the center of your own being. With every exhale, imagine releasing the stories your mind created in the space of uncertainty. You don't need to fix anything right now. You don't need to make a decision. You don't need to understand the entire picture. You only need to return to the source inside you. The place where clarity grows naturally, like dawn rising without being asked. As you continue this inner journey, something begins to shift. The confusion, once heavy and sharp, starts to soften. It doesn't disappear suddenly. It melts gently, the way night fades into day. You may feel a warm flow moving through your ribs, or a loosening around your throat, or a sensation like a small, quiet light turning back on. This is the climax, the moment your heart remembers itself. The moment the fog realizes it cannot stay where truth is waking up, and in that awakening, you sense something powerful. You were never lost. You were only searching for a moment to pause long enough to hear your inner voice again. Let that realization expand. The source is not outside you. It is not hidden in a ritual or a belief or a distant spiritual lesson. The source is the soft pulse you feel right now beneath your palm. It is the wisdom that rises when you breathe slowly enough to listen. It is the peace that returns not because life got easier, but because you finally stopped running long enough to be found. Before you step back into your day, whisper a quiet acknowledgement to yourself. Not gratitude forced by habit, but recognition. I remember. Let that be your anchor. When confusion returns, and it will, because you are human, you will know the way back. You will know how to soften the fog, how to breathe into yourself, how to return to the source without fear. If this message touched something inside you, comment, I return to the source to anchor this energy in your heart. Subscribe for the next awakening, and leave a like so more people can find clarity in the moments confusion arrives uninvited.